44 minutes. I guess that'll do for today. Look at these people. This is closed still, thank God. But none of these people, like now I actually have to wear my mask because there's too many people really in here. I don't know what the fuck to think anymore, honestly. Look at you fucking idiots. I don't like these people here. I don't. So meanwhile, in the fucking white neighborhood, no one cares about anything. It's just without masks, first of all, they're supposed to be wearing masks if there's a large group. And if you're in a store or some closed area, yes. But it's I have little hope left for humanity, and I don't want to be negative. I don't, but you know, it's not only about the coronavirus, it's about these riots we're having now. I hope I'm connected to my earpiece, I'm not sure. But just the differences in areas and places that are in this country is astonishing. Astonishing. It's like being in different countries in one country. And not only that, because our country is huge, right? It does feel like there's multiple countries in one place here. You know, every state is governed different. Why are we called the United States exactly? Why? I do not see that, and I have not seen that in my experience, and I've been around, and I have tons of life experience. I've been in different states, and I know how it works, and it's not the same in any of them. None of them. They're not united at all. It's like separate domains, and let's see if I'll try to sit here. I don't know. We're sunburned. Probably will. It's very uncomfortable. Like, it's become more uncomfortable to live in this society more and more as I got older, and it's sad actually. There's so many segregated areas in this country. They don't ever come together. And right now it's even worse. So you know, I don't know what it's like to be black, but I do know what it's like to be segregated, and I've been through a lot of adversity in my life. I've had so much confusion over my own identity, and because I am a mixed race person, so and the people that were supposed to help me understand what that meant didn't do that. and didn't even care. Like I said before, I was just made because my mother had to get out of her house, and it was a selfish decision. Um, I mean, my side, my Hispanic side of my family has been through a lot of adversity and problems adjusting to this country. So I don't understand how my dad can be a. Man, I cannot talk around here because now there's so many people. It's just, and I'm getting allergies. I really should wear this for allergy's sake. That's what it is, right? I feel like I have something in my throat. That's definitely allergies, which I've always had. But I'm gonna have to take a walk because there's just too many people. I mean, this is good, that's healthy and fine, but just it's the problem is when you group together and you if you're in a group, you should be wearing a mask. That's my opinion. If you're in open air, you don't necessarily have to, but you cannot conjugate you can't conjugate. Period. I don't know what they're doing here in New Jersey, because I just stopped watching the mayor, or the governor, whatever the hell, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the limitations have been lifted, most of them. So, people do whatever they want anyway as it is, but now they really aren't. And I can't sit here and talk about this now. I really don't like but whatever. It's not for them why I'm here. It's for me. Because I just need to get out of the hellhole that my father is living in and still lives in. So, like I was saying, my father has had adversity growing up in his life, and instead of putting the blame on the people that are to blame, he misdirected his anger toward everyone. And I mean everyone, meaning family, meaning, hatred towards certain groups of people. And it was all cowardly, misdirected anger to those that are more vulnerable, that have less power. And that's what he does, what he is. So instead of being someone that is proud of their background and culture, he became a self-hating, nasty, prejudice, Trump-supporting, I don't know what they call those people that hate their own identity. But, yep, that's what he became. And he tried to push those views onto me, and to worship the white people, and it's just disgusting that it's coming from somebody that clearly hates himself. So he wanted to pass that hate on to me, and I don't take it on, because I was raised around all cultures of people. Okay, thank God for that. I've seen a lot, and I wasn't raised in one little house in the middle of nowhere like some of these people. Like, I've been around. I've seen things. I lived in urban environments most of my life. And my father lives in an urban environment his whole life. So I'm just so confused on how he could be so, what the hell, man, all these people, so hating of his own culture. But there's a lot of views out there. Man, my earpiece is about to die. You don't have to bow down to the white privilege, okay? Hold on, because I gotta change my earpiece now, and that sucks to try and accomplish. Wow. Huh. I really hope that works. Can't really tell if it worked or not until the ending of the video. So, yeah, it sucks. Right, so my father hates his culture and himself. My mother as well, believe it or not, and she is not Hispanic or black. She's white, so she's Italian. And Italians are different from Irish and Germans because we came to this country later on. They actually had restrictions on who they wanted to let in throughout history. So so then when that side of my family came in from, why is everyone up my ass? Can't really talk about this shit out here. So yeah, when my grandparents came, remember my heritage here started with grandparents, and that's it. All my other family is from other countries, so I'm very well-rounded and open-minded. That's why I guess I am this way. So my Italian side came here, and they encountered a lot of adversity as well, because even though they're white, the Italians weren't, when you get a different group of people come in, and you're used to a certain way of life, people get uncomfortable with that. So both of my sides have experienced a ton of adversity, and I'm not black, mind you. Okay, so I have an understanding of what they could be going through and what they have gone through, and I support the rioting right now. I support it, and there's a ton of people that are behind it. So the only thing I don't like is some of the violence, but that's not everybody. That's only a few people of the group, and there's very, very justified in my opinion, because when the very first protest started, they were all peaceful and they were wearing masks, and the cops started shooting them with rubber bullets, and that's what started that. Okay, so get your facts straight. And what do you think? People are just gonna sit around and let themselves be abused? No. And I fully support that. And not even when that was happening to them, the violence was at a very minimal. It's more directed towards corporations, and I fully support that. Because look at us. most of those people lost their jobs to begin with from those corporations, right? So, payback's a bitch, but let's just be real. And then, it's always been like that since the beginning of, history, American history. Don't be saying that violence is wrong or whatever. Physical violence, yes, that's the last result, but I think it's fully justified. So yeah, like my father never instilled in me any kind of pride. Just kind of like kissed the feet of whites and Americans. I mean, mostly cops. Even though the cops couldn't care two shits about him. And that's pathetic and weak and cowardly. And that's how I see him, and that's how he is. So, but I am not like that. I have full pride in my background, in my heritage, in my family, and where I came from. So, you're not taking that from me. So don't fucking try it. And don't try to be nice to me because you think I'm white, because I'm light skinned. But guess what? That's how I trick a lot of stupid motherfuckers. Stupid white ass people. Like, they're so dumb. Not obviously I'm not talking about all white people. Duh. Like, seriously, my family's white, half of it. But I'm talking about those ignorant ones. And like Trump supporters and just fucking hateful racist people in general. I really enjoy fooling them and having them think that I'm actually white. I love that. So, I'm so tired. Like, I can't go anywhere. So, yeah. So you know what? You don't know me. You can judge me all you want or think you know me, but you don't. I have black ancestry, and I did one of those tests, the ancestry. So it's not a high percent, but it's still there in my bloodline, and my other family is highly mixed with black. So if you want to be racist around me, you got another thing coming. Because I will beat the shit out of you. I'm dying to beat the shit out of somebody, but I'm not, because then they're going to put my ass in jail. And that's where they want us. And people like to provoke, and then they want you to have a reaction. And kind of like what's going on now. They wanted them to have a reaction. And it works in their favor. Because then they can point to them and say, oh, look, see? They don't know how to act. They act like animals, and we need to restrain them and put them in jail, and go ahead and try and do that shit. This is the United States, not divided states. And the leaders that we are, well, not me, because I don't trust the leaders, that y'all are trusting or have orchestrated all of this, okay? All of it. Obviously, all at the same time. Come on now. Oh, that's cool. Someone's painting it. Lovely. I love art. Creative people. We need more of that, okay? To be prevalent. The creatives. Jeez, it's freaking hot today. I'm tired. But anyway, I'm gonna have to shorten the video because I gotta go into the store and go through that nonsense, right? And maybe I'll do a video indoors because there's a ton of people out here and I don't like nosy people. So I'm very paranoid about stuff like that. That's why I don't usually do my videos indoor in my apartment, because my apartment is so paper thin, the walls, and there's a lack of privacy. So that's why. But I'll try to do it, since now is a problem coming outside, being in privacy. So, yep, I'll do another video, and like, share, and subscribe, please, and also ring the bell. Don't forget that. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.